would you be doing differently from what you are doing at this moment? Here is an exercise. Make a list of everything you think you have been hired to do and take it to your boss. Ask your boss to organize this work list by priority. Have your boss tell you what is most important and what is least important. From that moment onward, work single-mindedly on those tasks that your boss considers to be more important than anything else. Question 2. What are my highest value activities? Remember, there are only 3 things that you do that account for most of the value of your work. Which of your activities contribute the greatest value to your company? If you're not sure, ask the people around you. Everyone knows the most important things that other people should be doing. 3. What are my key result areas? What are the specific results that you have to get in order to do your job in an excellent fashion? Of all those key result areas, which are most important? Number 4. What can I and only I do that if done well will make a real difference? What is the one thing, hour by hour, that only you can do and, if you do it well, will make a significant contribution to your business? This is something that no one else can do for you. If you don't do it, it won't be done. Doing this task, doing it well, and doing it promptly can have a major impact on your career. And question number 5, what is the most valuable use of my time right now? This is the key question in time management. Every time planning and management skill is oriented around helping you to determine the correct answer to this question at every moment of the day. What is the most valuable use of your time right now? The law of forced efficiency. This law says that when you are under tremendous pressure to get results, you become more and more efficient at setting priorities and getting things done. Here's an exercise for you. Imagine that your boss came to you with 2 first-class airline tickets and told you to take 5 days, all expenses paid, at a beautiful vacation resort. It's Monday at 9 a.m. Your boss won these tickets at a raffle the night before, but he cannot use them. He is willing to give them to you if you can get all your work for the week done by 5 p.m. that day. If you received such an offer, and it was only valid if you could get your week's work done by the end of the day, how would that change your method of working? What would be the first thing you would want to be sure to complete before you left? What would be the second task or activity? How much of your time would you spend drinking coffee and chatting with your coworkers under such a constraint? How would you do your work differently if you only had 1 day to complete 5 days' worth of work? If you need encouragement in setting priorities, try asking yourself, if I had to leave town for a month, and I could only finish 1 task before I left town, what 1 task would be the most important for me to get done? Put the pressure of priorities on yourself. Ask yourself these questions on a regular basis. And whatever your answer, set these key tasks as your highest priorities. Go to work on them immediately and concentrate single-mindedly on those tasks until they're complete. Aim for maximum payoff. Your time is your life. When you are working on your highest priority tasks, you are getting the most out of life. Anything you do other than your top priorities is a relative waste of time by your own definition. The biggest payoff of all is that when you are working single-mindedly on your highest priority task, you experience an unending flow of energy, enthusiasm, and self-esteem. You feel more powerful and confident. You feel terrific about yourself and your life. If you work on low-priority tasks, no matter how many hours you put in, you get no sense of satisfaction or pleasure. You merely feel tired and stressed out at the end of the day. You feel harried and overwhelmed. You feel frustrated and unhappy. Take time before you begin work to think through and establish your priorities, using the various ideas and techniques explained in this chapter. Select the most valuable use of your time and get started on that 1 task. Discipline yourself to stay with that task until it's complete. When you repeatedly concentrate on your top priorities, you will soon develop the habit of high performance. With this habit, you will get 2 or 3 times as much done every day as anyone else who works around you, and you will feel terrific about yourself. As Robert Collier said, success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out, without ceasing. Action exercises. Resolve today that you are going to become excellent at thinking through and working exclusively on your top priority tasks, never allowing exceptions until this becomes a habit. 2. Make a list of activities each day before you begin work and set careful priorities on your list. Divide the items by applying the ABCDE method to each one before starting. Always work on your A1 task. Number 3. Apply the 80-20 rule to every part of your business and personal life. Identify the top 20% of activities, customers, products, services, and tasks that account for 80% of the value and focus on them before anything else. Number 4. Identify your key constraints to business and personal success. What sets the speed at which you achieve a specific goal, and what could you do to remove the limiting factor either in yourself or in the situation? Number 5. Think about the potential consequences of doing or not doing a particular task. Separate the urgent from the important and spend more time doing those things that can have a major effect on your future. Number 6. Determine your personal areas of excellence, those jobs that you do easily and well, faster and better than others. These activities are where you can make the greatest contribution to your company. And number 7, every hour of every day, ask yourself, what is the most valuable use of my time right now? Whatever the answer, be sure that you are working on that task, the one that can make a greater difference than anything else.